Where am I? Where am I? I've lost, like, all control over the situation. Okay. What was I doing before that headache? Ah, yes, I was trying to find, robes of the, Sand People. Let me quickly save. Can you imagine not having saved and having to go back to that droid guy? It's more. Let me save everywhere. There we go. I saved. You got it. Yeah. Yeah. I had a little, like, voice in the back of my head that was like, Credits and parts. Thank you very much. That looks like it might be something over there. If it's another flippin' puzzle, I will run away. Afraid and terrified. Oh! What's this? Yes! Okay, good. They have ambushed me. I have been ambushed. The ambushing has begun. I will throw my lightsaber, and then I will power attack this guy. Or not. Wait, cancel that. Power attack this guy. He's in front of my face.
So be it.
There, I saved. I'll save again. Remains. Bantha for the advanced medpack. Sand People clothing. Oh yeah. Alright. So now if I come... Let me quickly save. And reload. Good, that way I can move. Everybody needs a bit of healing. Bastila, you have force. Let's just, you know. There you go. That way I don't have to return to the ship. And you are getting a makeover, girly. Whoa, cancel that. Here, have this. And
what?
Me. Alright, I think we're ready. He says. Hopefully. This better work. Don't look suspicious. Don't look suspicious. I don't know if the gate people are like, you know, susceptible to this. So I'm gonna save again before fighting them. But hopefully they are. Okay, let me very quickly do a quick save. And let's see. Hello! I come in absolute and utter peace. Good. If any of you step on the stupid... Mine. I was gonna say. Who stepped on it? You did. Repair yourself, you idiot. Good.
Yes.
And you... Here, have an advanced med pack. I tried to avoid it, to not waste time, and one of you had to go step in it. Terrible. Oh, this is gonna be amazing. Onwards. Please do not step on those stupid mines. They are so avoidable. Okay, that looks like a Sand People camp. More mines. Amazing. It's Banthas! Lager Bantha. Unpopular opinion, I actually liked Boba Fett, the series. I know, I'm a terrible. But at the same time, let's be honest, anything compared to the Acolyte is acceptable to some degree. It's hard to be as bad as that. Ooh, corpse. Computer spike credits. Thank you. Alright, is this the entrance? Sand People Enclave. Yes. We did it. Assassins are triangulating your location as we speak. No! Look, I think the main issue with Boba Fett, and the reason why most people didn't like it, is either one of these two reasons. I think people didn't like Boba Fett either because they were expecting something completely different. And let's be honest, I wasn't expecting what happened, because when you think Boba Fett, you think bounty hunter, not such a great guy, he's out for himself, pew pew, pew pew, shoots people. There's this comic story where, like, his wife or girlfriend cheats on him and he has, like, this whole, like, goes after the people who did it, you know? But at the same time, exactly, he's also aged. That was my thought. Like, when they presented the story, it was logical. To me, it made sense, you know? He's an older, wiser kind of guy. Like, they show his whole experience with the Sand People. And so you kind of see that, you know, after the whole experience of being in the Sarlacc pit, he's been defeated, he's broken. And then he gets taken prisoner by these people and accepted by them. And it's like it gives him a new outlook on life, and he tries to be somewhat better. Understandable. That's the first reason I think some people didn't like the series. The second reason I think some people didn't like the series was because there was something that to them didn't fit. Like, I know many people were angry at the motorbikes, the biker gang, with like the modifications, and that their bikes looked like something out of a 70s movie. I didn't mind it. It's Star Wars. It's supposed to look weird. Everything's wonky. It's like, what do you mean it's not believable that they would have those bikes? It's a whole galaxy. Those bikes came from planet blah 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 blah, and these are just some teenagers that think that they're something, you know, that they're, how would you say it, that they're, rough around the edges, you know, I can't think of the actual word, that they're edgy, and they've got, like, these bikes from who knows where. Like, it didn't really annoy me. Him walking around with a cyborg shows what he values. The only thing that he was hard on was getting his armor back from the Mandalorian. Yes. Hashtag Tatooine things. Exactly, like, I don't know. I know there was something that could have been done better in the series, but personally for me, the story makes sense. I know it's not the Boba Fett many people envision, and they would have preferred a harder Boba Fett, but I don't know, I liked it. It was nice, short, and good. Was it the best one? No, it's not the best Star Wars series so far. Okay, it's ineffective at this close range. I have been discovered, people. Oh no.
One moment. I believe I understood that, Master.
Oh, you did?
It may not have been his intention, but he did actually communicate something.
Oh. Okay. Quickly, tell him we're not a threat.
Translation.
Translation.
Result. I believe I have succeeded in confusing him, Master. We have shown an interest not common among outsiders.
Oh, that's brilliant. I have succeeded in confusing him. I caused confusion. Okay. I also don't know what to expect, seeing as the actor wants another season, but Disney's having a hard time getting the revenue from the multitude of series being released. The problem isn't the amount of series. The problem is, I would say yes, the amount of series doesn't help, but also the quality of those series. Because if they were doing 30 series at a time, but every single one of them, or at least over half of them, let's say 20 out of 30, were brilliant, Oscar-worthy series. Well, Oscar doesn't really mean anything. You know what I mean, like really good series, it wouldn't matter. But the fact that those series aren't really that boom is like multitude. I imagine he's expensive. There's like 5 going on. Yeah, and the problem is the Disney Plus problem, which is many of these series are being put on Disney Plus, and if Disney Plus isn't doing well, then those series aren't technically doing well, you know, and it's like they have to compete against other series on Disney Plus, while at the same time Disney Plus is competing against Netflix and things like that. So it's a mess, you know. They need, first of all, they need to learn from at least Andor that you need, whenever making a project, a vision, which is what I think destroyed the prequels. No, the sequels, sorry. Like 7, 8, and 9 could have been somewhat good if they had had an overarching story. But the truth is, they're each movie their separate own little thing. Episode 7 was okay. Could have been better, but it was okay. But then Episode 8, it's probably the worst Star Wars movie ever made, but had no sense and kind of destroyed things from the first movie setup, like the whole she's no one and whatever, and Snoke just dies, boom, out of nowhere. Like, he was set up to be like the bad guy of the trilogy. Nope, boom, gone. It set up so many things that kind of confused the story from the previous one. And then all 9 did was like try and fix 8, which is like not what a movie's supposed to do. It's not supposed to fix it. Wants to go behind it, but it's like Mandalorian, Andor, Acolyte, Obi-Wan, Boba Fett, Ahsoka, and Skeleton Crew. Mandalorian, I would say it's not going on anymore. Mandalorian finished. What they are doing is the movie, the stories of the Mandalorian and Grogu, something like that. Obi-Wan, I don't think they're going to bring any more seasons of Obi-Wan, unless I'm mistaken, or maybe they are. They like left it open, but I'm not sure if they're working on it. Acolyte is cancelled. Acolyte is dead, and please let it stay dead. Look, I'll be honest, the only thing the Acolyte has done is show me that if somebody wants to do a good Star Wars series, they have to adapt the book of Darth Plagueis, the Darth Plagueis novel. That is the way to go. Don't invent new stupid little characters we don't care about. Novel of Plagueis. Do that and do it properly. Like, get a good writer who's gonna respect the original story and have them do a proper, like, adaptation of that. Boba Fett, I don't know if it's gonna continue. Ahsoka, I know is continuing, because the people running the series aren't fans. The main Mandalorian writer guy had a story arc planned and said, nope, we aren't gonna do that. Bring back Baby Yoda and let's move on with make an episode with Jack Black. Yeah, gotta be a boys club. Maybe it's organized brain damage. Right? I would say it's a disorganized brain damage, at least from appearance, because it doesn't make sense half of what they do. Like, let's be honest. If they had any sense of what the fandom was, they would let the whole Rey situation out of the way, and they wouldn't be talking or even planning doing any more movies with that character. If they actually even had any sense or brain cells at all, they would try and bring more things from the expanded universe and work with that. You know, they'd be doing more projects with Thrawn, I think, because I feel like they have a lot of stories they can do with that. And technically go into the story with these games. Like, bring things from the universe around these games into movie. Like, have a series on Revan or whatever. The Mandalorian Crusades, for example. If they licensed, they would have make Mayfield series. Maybe, yeah. Yeah, I would say it depends. It's a mix of more isn't better. Sometimes just less is better. I would say that's true, but at the same time, I would say even if they're trying to do various series at a time, the problem is who's in charge of each series and are they going to do it properly? And I feel like they have the right tools for the job. They just don't know how to use them. And I think Andor is the perfect example of how they used the right tools for the job. They had a good writer, good actors, good directors, and everything just worked in sync. The problem with, I feel, the other series, and why they don't always click with everyone, is one of those things, either the actors, the writing, or the publicity around the series doesn't work. Because let's be honest, I think Skeleton Crew was pretty good, but I think the one that failed on Skeleton Crew was maybe the publicity, and that's why it's not like the most hyped Star Wars series ever, and/or was. That and Skeleton Crew was more for children. Being well-fed makes you not hunt as far. Exactly. So yeah, I don't know. It's a complicated thing. I'm not in the movie business. I don't know. I will always stand by this. Darth Plagueis. I want Darth Plagueis not in the Acolyte, not some rubbish with twin girls that burn down buildings made out of stone. I want Darth Plagueis in his own series, doing his own thing, killing his master, and training Sidious. That's what I want. An adaptation of that novel. And none of this stupid the Sith are misunderstood. They're not misunderstood. They're murderous people. You know, and when I play a video game and I play as the dark side, I'm playing it because I want to be a murderous, disgusting human being. You know, like, I know there's varying levels in the Sith as to what kind of Sith you are and what kind of evil you're into. But, like, come on. You don't know much about Darth Plagueis? Well, if you like reading and books, I recommend the Darth Plagueis novel. It is probably... I've read some Star Wars comics, some Star Wars books here and there, and I would say that out of all of them is my favorite. Just because of the storytelling. I mentally checked out of The Mandalorian when some lady did an interview and said, yeah, see, again, much of the problem, not just with Star Wars, but all of Disney that they have, is their press. Like, so much of the negative publicity against, like, Disney's projects is done by Disney itself. Like, just look at Snow White and the kerfuffle that happened because of the actress opening her mouth. Like, that's an extreme case. It doesn't happen as bad with Star Wars. We have a bit more, you could say you have a bit more luck, but the Acolyte suffered a lot of that also. You believe you have the book on Audible? I would recommend it then. But yeah, no, to Ellen, I would say finish watching The Mandalorian, because I would say it's actually quite good. Like, it's finished. Like, those 3-4 seasons that it has is it. They're thinking of doing a movie, but it's good. I personally like the ending. Some people said it wasn't good. I liked it. It was good. So yeah, I would ignore what the lady said, because I don't think they focused less on the Mandalorian. I think they focused on him all the same. So yeah, I really like the ending to the Mandalorian. It was a good ending to a series. I'm kind of sad it's ended, but it was a beautiful ending. Anyway, enough yapping. Let's now yap to the Sand People. I believe I have succeeded in confusing him, Master. We have shown an interesting... Yes. Apologize for being here. Say we want peace. Demand that his people stop attacking the miners. Never mind that. Get ready to fight. Apologize for being here and say we want peace.
Translation. Translation. He is expressing disbelief. As am I. But
As am I.
He requires that he report to his chieftain. Extrapolation. It would seem that we are at least worthy of curiosity for the moment. I would much rather this get bloody, Master, but it is your call.
Clearly despises all outsiders. I am sorry for being an outsider. What have I got on? What is this orange stripe thing?
Translation. I can translate with some guarantee of accuracy that he is demanding to know why he should let us survive this encounter, Master.
Okay. Before we go on, I tried, but the episodes bore me, bringing in those other characters and the Doctor Dude. The Doctor Dude? I don't know who the Doctor Dude is, I'm gonna be honest. An entire 2 episodes about his cookies, and the lady manipulate... Oh! Oh, him! Oh! Yeah, I would say that kind of... That story was... I don't even remember what it led to. It was just kind of to show you that there's spies in the Republic. I can't remember completely what it led to. But yeah, basically he gets shock therapy. Oops. But yeah, I don't know. I would say I like the ending. Like, after that it got interesting-ish. Better, I would say. Tell him we want a peaceful solution. Tell him to surrender or face death. Why are you able to speak with the Sand people when I can't? I'm not going to question this. Tell him we want a peaceful solution.
Translation. Translation. He claims he has no reason to believe you, Master. Your kind have tainted this land with machines and uncaring, ignorant feet. Translation. He requires proof of good faith. We must make a contribution to his people that shows we are not a threat. Shall I blast him now, Master?
We don't... That I don't think looks like a... We'll see if he's holding the Jawas afterwards. Ask what it is that he wants.
Translation. Translation. He plans to move his people farther from Anchorhead, but they need to build up stores of water first. He says you must aid him.
Where do you want me to find water in this desert?
He wants moisture evaporators from the Zerka. If you deliver them, he will order that his people reduce their attacks on miners.
Will he also tell us about any captives he has?
Translation.
Oh my! Bastila's in underwear too!
Translation. He says you will get no more answers until you have proven you are an ally of the Sand People.
Tell him we will get him his evaporators then.
Translation. Translation. He does not believe you, Master. We will only be allowed to re-enter the Enclave when we have the evaporators with us. Translation. We are to be escorted outside. He will wait, but he doesn't believe we are coming back.
Okay. Acceptable outcome.